The last 12 months have been fairly busy for the family car market. We've seen the fantastic new Ford Mondeo, a very clever Skoda Superb, a very Germanic Citroën C5 and a very dependable all-new Honda Accord. So it's no surprise that Vauxhall has hit back with a replacement for its Vectra. Badged the Insignia, it goes on sale in November with prices starting at just under £16,000. So, apart from the name, what makes the Insignia so different to the Vectra? Well, it's clear on first look that Vauxhall's paid more attention to the design of the car. It's not got that bland or conservative feel about it. You get this coupe-like body style which looks like something from a Mercedes CLS. And that carries through to the cabin too. You get this very functional and stylish centre console.
Vauxhall's interiors seem to be getting better and better. Other styling cues include elements of the blade design from the side of the car, which are highlighted on the door handle, steering wheel, and in the headlamps too. The Insignia is also the first Vauxhall to get the new Griffin badge. So there's little doubt it looks better than the Vectra. However, the payoff for that stylish coupe-like body is limited cabin space, especially in the back where taller passengers will struggle with head and legroom. Nevertheless, there's a decent sized boot with split folding rear seats. And if you want even more space, then there's a sports tourer, estate to you and me, due in the spring next year. If the Insignia is to really compete with the likes of the Ford Mondeo, then it has to drive well.
There are 5 engines to choose from, 3 petrol and 2 diesel,
with the latter likely to be the big sellers. Of the diesels, we'd be more inclined to opt for the more powerful 158 brake horsepower 2-litre version, as it's livelier and costs only £250 more than the equivalent spec 128 brake horsepower model. All versions are well soundproofed and refined, which is no surprise considering they'll spend most of their lives traipsing up and down motorways. Although the drive is much improved over the outgoing Vectra, it's still not quite as poised or agile as the Mondeo. There's no doubt you get a lot of car for the money. 6 airbags, air conditioning and a CD player all come as standard.
If Vauxhall's brief was to make the Insignia better to drive and more stylish than the outgoing Vectra, then there's little doubt it's passed with flying colours. Big question is though, is it better than the best in class? Well, one thing's for sure, if you've got around £17,000 to spend on a family hatchback, you won't go too far wrong with the Insignia. But we reckon you take the Ford Mondeo for a test drive before you decide.